Welcome, everyone, to episode 280 of the Dumb Marks podcast, the phenomenal one. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Elimination Chamber Day, so let the fans decide. We're going to eliminate host on this show one by one until we get to one of us left to end the show at the end. That'll be the sign-off.
That's Survivor Series.
Well, isn't Elimination Chamber essentially Survivor Series? Just in the cage, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're fighting to
Six
see
people down to one.
who survives, right?
Let's build the real cage. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's. I have the windows open. I sat outside. I got some sun this morning after I came back from the barbershop. Did some cleaning, some laundry done. Like we're in a good space today, fellas. We're
productive already.
Oh, productive for sure. Yeah, man.
Jason's out there like, calm down.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you got a grown ass man wearing an "I'm hot" T-shirt. What are we doing?
Let me see it.
Well, we know. Spoiler alert. We know who Jason's picking to win the women's chamber match.
Look,
because if he's wearing that shirt and picks anybody else but Tiffy time, then we got a big problem.
Go, Jason. It's not a good time to be nice outside.
Taquan, your vote don't count.
I took dog out, took dog out for the bathroom, and when decided to sit, got comfortable. Want to lay down and roll? Nah, we ain't doing that. This is in and out. Nah, we need that winter back. When your ass touches.
Well, you're getting winter back tomorrow. This is what they call in the business a dick tease, because it's 60 degrees. It's sunny today, beautiful, and we're gonna get snow tomorrow.
They used to be out there and they want to bask. No, we're not doing that. It's in and out.
I was up at 2:30 in the morning playing Resident Evil all the way till like 8 o'clock. Then I had to get my workout in. That's why I'm still in my workout stuff, because I just made it. So,
bro, you worked out for 3 hours?
Huh?
You worked out for 3 hours?
Yeah, I run the track. I do my lifting and all that stuff. Yeah.
Medication homes.
I can't. Hey, listen. I got the Deer Run walking pad in this week, so I was on my 7% incline, doing 3.2 miles per hour, and getting my steps in that regard. So
Donald's training for the chamber.
Yeah, he is.
Walking up steps. No.
Jason's gonna be real mad when he's the heaviest guy on this podcast.
I am.
He's gonna be super mad when he's the heaviest guy on this podcast. So.
Then right after the podcast I'm right back on the sticks.
You want to see me spiral into Little Debbie's?
This is the content we need.
Yeah. Me and Donald are over here eating spinach and kale salads, and Jason's just down in hostess cakes.
Spinach is good.
Again, if Jason ever switched to that diet, game over.
And this is gonna date people. He's like the grandfather on Grumpy Old Men. He's like, I'm 95 years old. I smoke a pack of cigarettes and eat a pound of bacon every morning. You give Jason a carrot, and he's gonna tip over.
Will outlive us all.
Yeah. No, but it was. I mean, listen. Like I said, we're looking at 70s next weekend. So hopefully this is. I know that stupid groundhog saw 6 more weeks of winter, but hopefully this is the last dip of it, because I'm not fluctuating between snow and 70 degrees. Like, I'm not
all the time.
I think we're still in false spring. I think we'll still be in that next week.
Oh, yeah. I hope. But man, it felt good to just be outside with the sun on you and just, reading a book, getting right, doing some mindfulness. It's a good day. It's a good day. Ready to pod. There's a lot to talk about.
There is.
All right, so that sounds like we should get right into it. So the opening topic today is, if you guys saw that Netflix backed out of their deal to acquire Warner Brothers, which at the moment leaves Paramount to be, as long as it gets approved, to be the one to purchase Warner Brothers. The difference between the deal was Netflix only wanted the streaming and the content, where Paramount's taking the whole thing. and then the channels. And
Yeah, so Netflix is like, yeah, this is no longer profitable. So Paramount is taking just linear TV's going away at some point. So, like, this may be the most expensive library content buy of all time. Like, you want to talk about Vince purchasing WCW's catalog for $2 million? Like, that's probably the best content library buy. Yeah. This is going to be the most expensive one. And I saw David Zaslav got caught on a hot mic that said if the deal doesn't close, they get $7 billion and they're right back up in business.
Okay.
So from Zaslav's perspective, I don't know if this is the greatest chess move ever to where he got a deal in place that's not going to close, that they're guaranteed to get $7 billion and they can continue on.
Well, I think Paramount had to pay Netflix this week almost $3 billion, like, because of everything that had been going on, like for that Netflix to pull out of the deal.
Yeah, so that Paramount Plus subscription you guys got that was $5.99, that increased with the UFC. Get ready to shell out more money per month for Paramount, because
if that happens, goodbye Brody Lee.
Yeah. If Paramount's running,
that shit. You mean Brody King?
Brody King. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that shit won't fly. You see what they did to South Park? South Park gave it right back. So,
well, AEW ain't South Park though.
I just when you look at the breakdown of what's coming over and whatnot, it's very interesting to see what is all under the Paramount umbrella now, and what will all be there. What this means for AEW, have no clue.
Now, the interesting thing is once government gets involved, they could even split the deal even more.
Right. I mean, we've seen this going back to Microsoft. I mean, AOL, Time Warner, like there's all these big time conglomerate purchases that essentially corner the market. Much like how restaurants only have 3 suppliers to order stuff from, and that's why everything tastes the same now. You're going to get that with streaming and television. Like there's only going to be 3 to 4 that remain, and everything else is going to be under the umbrella. So
wait till you get the AEW Network app. All content for AEW on AEW Network.
But the wild thing is that so this was announced and everything else. I saw last night. I got an ad. I think it was during SmackDown, or maybe it was this morning while I was at the barbershop. But anyways, I saw an ad for a Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO Max bundle.
That's been around. Yeah.
So I looked at that and I'm like, well, that doesn't even make sense from the platform perspective and where content's going, because Paramount has nothing to do with ESPN and Disney, but yet they're offering the Max in that bundle. So while that is a great bundle to have, because price wise and what you can get content wise, like you're still on 17 different apps to get wrestling content. Yep. So it's Charles Barkley was on PTI this week talking about the NBA and how you need literally, I think he said 7 different platforms to watch NBA games, and fans have
all sports.
Fans have no idea where to go, what night, what games are on, when, everything. Yeah. And wrestling is legit the same way. Like we see it today. Like,
did you guys see the story about WrestleMania? So WrestleMania, it's an earlier start time for us. Both days will start at 6 p.m. But on the Saturday, the first hour will be live on ESPN2. And then WrestleMania Sunday, the first hour will be live on ESPN. So not only are you going to have the app of ESPN Unlimited, Donald, you're the only one that has that now. But it's like if you watch it on there, then you're going to have to switch to something else. So,
yeah, I mean,
it's too much.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
Did you try yours, Dawn?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Resident Evil's in play. Everything gets wayside.
I went through to get mine. It was like everything else you can like if you just like add your provider, it'll just go.
Trick Willie for sure. Jobs is getting ready to take a long-term hiatus, so we will be auditioning for a rotating co-host coming up.
Squeeze, I'll be off next week too, so if you want to jump on, go ahead.
Yeah.
Everything else you can log on, like pick your provider, and it goes straight through there. Like this, you have to jump off, go to your app, do all this other stuff. Didn't like this is too much just to get on. So I was like, I'll fit it with it like before.
So I gotta follow CM Punk stuff.
So you got
the commercial, like to activate ESPN and
go to that.
I gotta follow all that.
Yeah,
come on, man.
So I got to a point and it was like something went wrong, and I was doing it on my phone. I'm like, no.
Look, Jay, just slide the login over, and I'll hop on the laptop again. Unless we're getting together, just slide that login over.
Gotcha.
Because this is absolutely ridiculous, man. Like, this is where AEW at least has it right from the aspect of you can buy the pay-per-view on HBO Max or Prime, and that's it. Like, you don't have to do 17 different things.
Can I just buy the pay-per-view off of cable like the old days?
Bro, I don't think you can. I don't know.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't. I'm just like, my goodness. Just here. Hit order now. That's it.
Got to overcomplicate everything.
Yeah,
we'll make
add the $50 to my cable bill that'll hit next month that I forget about, and then I call and complain because my bill's $55 higher because I forgot I ordered the paper. Let's go back to those days.
Yeah, the kids figured out the pin. I don't know. We need to reset that pin now.
Do you got to enter your ESPN Plus, thing too to make it? That's like DLC. Like, yeah, you got the app, you got unlimited, but you're forgetting that final part, your regular ESPN Plus. To truly make it unlimited.
Well, let's not talk about that because it looks like if you purchase all the stuff, that game is going to cost you $800. In order to play everything, you're going to have to pay $800 for 2K26.
Guess what I won't be paying for?
Guess what I'm not paying? Guess what I'm not playing, period. I'm not even going to purchase just the regular. I'm not doing that.
It's either you swipe your card or you just grind away.
I'll grind away.
Like that, like that's it. Like for that game.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, there's a lot of things where you can swipe the card or grind away. It just depends.
That's another podcast.
It just depends on how you're checking your saving account lines and whether or not you got to move money from checking to your savings. We all know the Kevin Hart bit. But yeah.
Tune in for Dumbmarks After Dark for that content.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just,
it is.
Do I think this deal closes? Potentially. Will it close before the end of 2026? Potentially. Yeah. Is this going to have any impact on AEW? Potentially. Like, we don't know anything right now. No idea whatsoever.
Knowing the players involved for this, it's gonna close.
Yes, Chris, the deal going close because guess who's running government? Guess
well,
who's friends with the government? There you go.
Part of the reason why, sir. Yeah. No, absolutely don't want that squeeze. So yeah, don't worry. We'll send out the bird. I'll send out the bird signal and get some replies for sure.
Squeeze is like, I've been in the bar hanging out in the corner with some random dude watching on a laptop.
That was 1 year ago today.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but no, it's just another way for us to get bent over with no Vaseline to take more money out of our pockets that we don't have because everything else is bending us over, taking it with no Vaseline. Yeah. So there you go. There's our synopsis.
Grab your ankles.
Grab your ankles, smile, and move on.
So did you guys see the other rumor this week? And again, this is just a rumor. Not sure if anything's actually happening. That
Mars, what up? Poor Mars.
Nice.
rumor going around that he who shall not be named is working with the Saudi team to try to make a purchase again.
Well, I mean, the Saudis and everybody else gave money to freaking Paramount to purchase it. They got $97 billion in foreign equity money. So
money's there. The money.
I don't,
After what happened this morning, we'll see if there's still stuff left.
Oh, it's still there.
No, I'm just saying. After,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Look, do I think 80-some-year-old Vince McMahon needs to be repurchasing the money back from TKO? Hey,
No.
Hey, that would be a better payoff than Danhausen. I'll tell you that much. So,
but I heard you guys say it last week. No matter if it's anybody, the mystique is gone because you have this box traveling around for a couple weeks. Like, it makes no sense if it's an actual.
This is one
person.
box I don't want to be inside of. So there you go. This box has no payoff. This box doesn't even let you get this box is just going to give you a walk of shame. And for those of you that have ever had the walk of shame, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it'll be 2 minutes of no fun, and then you're slumped over, head down at the ground, questioning your life. That's what's going to happen with this box reveal later.
See, I'm with you. This is the pro wrestling that I hate whenever they do stupid shit like this.
Yeah. So, I mean, we got box reveals. We got, attackers of Jey Uso, even though they haven't paid off the attack of Jacob Fatu from years ago just because of a Bronson Reed injury that led to now this mystery man gets revealed and it's just some rando.
Yeah.
It's Scooby-Doo swerve of pulling the mask off, but it's not the real guy. Like, what are we doing?
One of Seth Rollins' trainees. That's who it is.
You got to pull everybody in. That's what it is. Uh-huh. They know the wrestling ain't doing it, so you got to pull everybody in. And I love Hill Cody, boy. Questioning everything.
It's crazy how much this stuff can change off a few injuries. That whole Vision storyline then changed.
It's not even the Vision anymore.
I thought it was Shawn Legacy. I didn't know who it was.
There, other than Paul, there's not one person part of the Vision that's still in the Vision right now.
I thought it was Damian Priest's younger brother.
It's all connected.
Thought it was Cardona with his little, jumping around and all that stuff.
And don't get me wrong, like, I don't know if this was anybody's mush or Mount Rushmore, but like, I actually enjoyed the chaos in the beginning of SmackDown last night. Like, it gave me Attitude Era vibes of just shit thrown at the wall and music hitting, people brawling, RKOs out of nowhere, like. And then it immediately had all that got me invested and excited about the episode to Solo and Uncle Howdy just taking the air out of the entire building.
That was bad.
I could have turned it off then. Like, placement of stuff is just not. It just does. They formatted it horribly. Yeah, they did that hot ass segment, and then they go to Tiffany backstage to set up the match with Asuka. Asuka, nice swerve, by the way, of saying, 24 hours out, you think I'm getting in the ring? Absolutely not. You can face Kyrie. Like, that's the pro wrestling I like. That's a heel that I like. I'll throw the challenge out there, but guess what? You can fight my partner because I'm not doing that 24 hours before the chamber.
So the pro wrestling you like, kick us off. What was your Mount Rushmore for the week?
I mean, AJ, obviously, right? But I'm not gonna leave it to AJ. Chris, I'll let you go ahead with that because I know that's where you're going. My Mount Rushmore this week was the news that broke, I believe, yesterday. Ricky Sousa will be coming to TNA for the TNA tapings. If you don't know the name or haven't seen who he is, he's a wrestler from Germany. huge following. He's been backed by a lot of the top guys in the business as being that next guy, up and comer. But the announcement broke, and the reason why it's my Mount Rushmore is because the company that he wrestles for over there was the one that hyped up and congratulated him getting the opportunity, even though they had to pull him off of one of their biggest shows.
Okay.
So, like, you talk about support, not playing down, recognizing the moment. Like, they look just as good as him getting the opportunity for how they handled everything. And while we question, is he just a guy with an entrance? And you see that with Jay, you see that with Trick, all this other stuff. Like, no, if you've watched any wrestling from this guy, he has the potential to be a guy. And
when's he showing up in TNA?
So he'll be at the tapings next weekend.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
Unreal, yeah.
So if TNA is expecting Leon Slater to leave, this is a great replacement. If Leon Slater is going to stay in TNA, this is a great addition to replenish and get on the roster. So I'm super excited for him, super pumped. That's everything that I like about pro wrestling. A guy getting an opportunity that, fans have got behind online, pushed, but he's gotten the recognition from people that are very good at evaluating talent. And his biggest supporter is Mark Henry. And if you know Mark Henry's list of who he's put into the business, you know that he's a guy. Kudos to Sousa. Super excited to see what he does matchup wise and everything else. I already thought of matches that he could have in TNA that I want to see, mainly with Slater and Ali right off the bat.
I don't think I've watched anything, so I'll have to take a look.
Yeah, Slater, Ali, and Trey Miguel. You can sign me up for that for those 3 matches with him, and I'm ready to go. So super excited for that opportunity. But kudos to the promotion as well for giving him his flowers and announcing, hey, don't worry, even though we had to pull him, we'll replace, and we wish him all the best and look forward to him coming back, etc. So just very well handled all the way around.
DJ's gonna be mad if he lost him a little late today. That's his guy.
Yeah. And to Squeeze's point, Sousa versus Trick, you can forget about the Yeet because both of these entrances, boy, the entrances alone can get Meltzer a 5-star rating.
I gotta watch his entrance because I don't know of him. So
I'll do some research this week.
Yeah, much like Chris opened our eyes to India wrestling, you guys can do some homework and go on and search out some Ricky Sousa stuff. Because
I think you got 2. One sounds like Mo Bamba, and the other one I can't place it, but they're both 2 good entrances.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, what do you got for the week?
These 2 go hand in hand. 1B is Chelsea Green on commentary last night. She was gold. Like when Tiffy had the little mishap, and you can see her face of concern, and it was like, look at your face. You can tell by your reaction. She was like, my reaction? I take Botox.
Yeah, my face doesn't move.
Yeah. Saw that line.
It's gold in the moment. In the moment, she's gold.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, my face doesn't move. I take Botox.
Yeah, in the moment, on the fly, just like that. In character.
She's good.
She's good. And then Ethan Page. He's been one of the highlights just to watch NXT recently. Him and the women are just it. So him and his reign, just excited to see where he goes now. If he gets called up or if he just stays around for a bit, maybe go for the main title.
I saw someone say that he might be headed to Raw. I was like, you don't split up him and Chelsea. Like,
yeah, you should.
That needs to stay together.
Yeah. But not only that, him and Ricky and them 2,
the whole
rumors were them 2 were supposed to be added into the Vision, and those are just rumors. But if you were to have Seth, Ethan, and Ricky, and that was the Vision,
that's a much better vision.
That's a much better vision. Much better vision. Like, but him and Ricky together, I'm like, oh, that's a tag team that I need, even though I didn't realize I needed it, because them two were gold on Tuesday night as well.
I know Dawn's probably gonna touch on it, but the whole everybody involved, gold. Everybody.
Yeah. Not mad with either one of those selections there.
All right, Donald, go ahead.
And like Jason, speaking of gold, the Vanity Project. I've been telling you guys. Nobody wants to listen to me. I've been telling you.
Tuesday night happened. Tuesday night happened, and I'm like,
the best thing for the NXT tag division. The best thing.
I gotta listen to Donald talk about the Vanity Project on Saturday.
I think Donald's now like Pretty Deadly who?
Well, he called Pretty Deadly before Pretty Deadly got hot. And
Yes,
now
he did.
the stupid Vanity Project.
Donald was here doing this way before anybody else.
Yeah,
I pick out potential better than the Steelers do. So
yeah, he titled the Pretty Deadly. Then he put Kit Wilson's toxic masculinity gimmick on before anybody else, and now he's over here with the Vanity Project. And
Every view on the 24 hours of his music, all that man up top there.
now, speaking of that, and Jay, you brought up Ethan with his reign coming to an end and everything else. Do you guys have a problem with all the title changes that took place on Tuesday night?
No.
For me,
I had a problem with like the placement, because like you knew how they placed it. You knew so when JC was going to be some bullshit, and it felt like you knew Evan was going to, or Ethan, or Bourne was going to win. Evan.
Speaking of Miles,
I was shocked at him, Miles winning.
I saw a graphic. It was the Orton universe, and it was Orton with Miles behind him, and then Kyle Fletcher. So those three, like,
There's your next evolution.
no,
I'm not bad about it, because especially on the men's side, they needed something.
It felt like they finally, based on all the call-ups and everything else, it felt like they finally hit their hard reset. And now we can start moving in a direction of this iteration of NXT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw people bitching and complaining about them moving Stand and Deliver away from WrestleMania and only booking it in an arena that holds like 2,100 and all this other stuff. And it's like, one, I think the move is smart, because
Saturday morning.
WrestleMania weekend's already too crowded.
Yeah, like the relief the production people feel from having that move, because it within an 18-hour period, they're producing SmackDown, Hall of Fame, Stand and Deliver.
Yes.
And then going into night one of Mania. Like, to kind of give them a break and everything else, I think is smart. But yeah, do your reset. You now have people up in spots, and let's see where we go now. Like, let's see who's next on deck in NXT. I would even, at this point, I would even call up, and I know that they're probably not going to right away, but I would call up Ricky and Ethan too. Like, just they're not gonna, they're names for names, but let Joe Hendry run with some of these young cats, and then build your roster up.
Does any of the title changes that happened on Tuesday, because I don't know the card offhand, does that change anything for Vengeance Day in like 2 weeks?
Or
not yet?
They don't have any JC right now, but I feel like it's going to play out into it.
Yeah, I think like you're going to get Jada and Blake, based on Jada costing Blake against Thea Hill, which I saw people burying that, and I'm like, no, that's exactly what you do.
Yes,
it's exactly what you do.
It does need to be there.
Yeah. Now, tag team wise, I don't want to see a multi-man match, but you could go Hank and Tank versus Vanity Project. Miles and Ethan will probably run it back just because for Vengeance Day.
Farewell.
And then you can start building up somebody for Stand and Deliver. I don't think the speed title change matters. That really, may or may not be favored. But yeah, so I think all in all, outside of JC not having nobody right now, I don't think it impacts it too much.
Okay.
And she don't have to have everybody. Like, she don't have to have anyone right now. The title don't need to be defended. She could be on the show, but she don't have to wrestle.
Because then, in just a couple weeks after that, you'll have Stand and Deliver.
Yes.
So.
Mm-hmm. And then you can go, much like you have Jada and Blake, you do Soul and Zarya.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2 out of your 5 matches with storylines, with heat, with women that will deliver in the ring. Like, you have stuff that makes sense for the Vengeance Day type title card, etc.
Yeah, you could give them the time to do it too.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like that they paid off Zarya and Soul this late in the game whenever everybody knew it was going to happen. Like, they kept running and teasing it too long. But I like how they did it.
Yeah.
Like,
I was okay with it. Yeah.
And it fits the JC title reign to a T.
Which I hate, but like,
and if the rumors are true of Soul going up after Mania, then that fits the timing. So,
yep.
JC's the female edge, ultimate opportunist.
Well, you could have said that about about Mandy Rose in Toxic Attraction because it's the same type booking, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Soul coming up after Mania, did you see that there's not a draft slated for this year, but they'll just shuffle around roster like they did last year?
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. Yeah,
I don't need to draft every year.
No, and you have more than enough stars. I like the free agent angle of the NXT people and the Raw GMs going out pitching to get you to sign. Like, to me, there's more on
intrigue.
Yeah, there's more intrigue there than just you got drafted here, you got drafted there.
Mm-hmm.
The draft was what it was for the time that it was, but I think that ship has sailed.
I agree.
You have a reason to showcase them on the show, have matches, because like when you got drafted, you just got drafted.
Yeah.
It wasn't guaranteed you was going to be on the card at all. You just got drafted.
True.
And it plays it plays more into what's happening in the world, right? Like, the draft was hot because of the NFL draft and what it did in that correlation. Well, now we're in the NIL era where people are mercenaries and they're going to highest bidders, etc. So this to me is all tied into that with tampering, backdoor conversations, extra perks in your contract. Like, let's get into all of that. And that gives me more intrigue to see, oh, you signed to Raw because of this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go. So,
agreed.
And both shows are roughly run the same amount of time now. You have 2.5 hours for Raw, 3 hours for SmackDown. You have talent that can fill those time slots. Where back in the day, you didn't have the roster depth to fill out time slots to fill for those shows. Now you do. So now it's up to creative to put on good product for the time that the shows are on, but you have the talent to fill the full 5.5 hours of TV you do every week.
There's the problem that I have. I don't have any faith in the creative to actually do something. The talent, yes, but
yeah, creatively this, and I know the Bronson injury caused a whole lot of shit this week, but even if Bronson doesn't get hurt and he wins the match to go into the chamber, I still feel both shows were not good creatively this week.
That's exactly what I saw online. It seems to be the general consensus for the week.
Yeah.
But the good for me on Raw was the AJ Styles tribute. Knew we were going to go there. So, I mean, I've really enjoyed the video package. Like, even before they announced that he was going to the Hall of Fame, that was a Hall of Fame video package right there, showcasing his entire career. Like, that's where WWE's always excelled, is in a lot of that production, the video packages. But I enjoyed everything in that segment with AJ. And I think now we can put to rest the rumors of him going somewhere else.
Well, no, he put those rumors to
Yeah.
rest. He was on Talking Shop this week with Gallows and Anderson, and he said, "Hey, I'm done. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm working with WWE. I'm helping young talent." And then the next day, all the stupid dirt sheet accounts and everything else were like, sources say AJ Styles has signed a deal with WWE to remain in a backstage type. It's like dumbasses. There's no sources. The man said it
was a
himself
source.
24 hours ago.
Well, and then he's also having some neck issues, so that's part of the reason why he stopped. So, gotta do what you got to do. Squeeze, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be the first year that someone goes in the Hall of Fame twice. AJ will be in WWE Hall of Fame and TNA Hall of Fame in the same year.
Yeah, I see that being the Bound for Glory headliner as well, in that regards.
And let that be the only one. Give him his time, and that's it.
You know, I like the showing of, you know, Frankie Kazarian, of Abyss, right? Gallows and Anderson. Like, I just wish that it would have been more than just, if I had to nitpick anything, because I think they absolutely hit a home run the entire night with that. I just wish it would have been those guys with AJ in the ring prior to the dead man, you know, everybody coming out, and then Undertaker coming through doing the Hall of Fame announcement. So, and if Undertaker is going to be, you know, the WWE's version of what the NFL does with knocking on a door and saying, "Welcome to the Hall of Fame," yeah, sign me up for that too. So,
Taekwon, if those tickets don't sell and it needs a little hot sauce, you never know. Great class in case of emergency.
And I saw that being a bitch on the internet too. How do you put AJ Styles in WWE Hall of Fame before John Cena? Suck it. Yeah.
Cena's like Batista. You got to work on his schedule to do it.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Like,
Cena might be a one-man show.
Yeah,
you already had Stephanie, right? So you weren't gonna have Cena as a headliner because that's not how they structured the whole. Like, Cena in and of itself, like you said, can be a one-man class.
I'd be fine with that.
I don't like the fact that they're pushing this narrative that WWE wants Cena to induct AJ.
I didn't see that.
No.
So I don't know who will end up being that, but I don't need Cena inducting AJ.
Again, it's on his schedule if he's available or not. I think Cena would make the time, but
now, I mean, for as great as we talked about this when Cena retired, like looking through fresh eyes on legacy and what he meant to the business and everything else. The one thing that AJ can say that Cena can't, AJ changed the wrestling business.
Had AJ not gone away from TNA and made it on his own, I don't know if Cody would have done that.
True.
If AJ's not AJ Styles, I don't think you see the in-ring wrestling that you see today.
No.
Yeah.
You don't get the half line stuff like that.
I mean, he was the reason to watch TNA for a number of years.
So I think you have to, and everybody's Mount Rushmore is different, right? But his name goes into the short list, regardless of eras. Arguments and cases can be made to have him on the Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling. From a resume perspective, with titles won, to promotions worked, to matches, just anything and everything. The one knock against him could be promos, but, you know,
He worked on that.
That definitely improved over time.
That did. Especially when he came to WWE.
Yeah. He got by in TNA.
And I know the what ifs of Sting versus Taker being the dream match of dream matches to see. I would, and I'd have to think about this, but right now, I think I would have preferred to see AJ versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
As the dream match of
always
dream
prefer
matches.
that.
Yeah. And also current AJ and Leon. Wish we could have seen that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, AJ Shawn. AJ tried. I know AJ tried for it, but that would have been an amazing match.
So, but no, AJ, like I said, Chris, I didn't want to. I knew that's where you were going, and I didn't want to double dip on Mount Rushmore. But it's hard pressed not to have him on Mount Rushmore this week. The week he retires and goes into the Hall of Fame.
So. All right, so where there's good, there's always bad on the reverse. So, Steve, what was your mush for the week?
I had a lot of things this week. Mush-wise, there's a lot of things. You know, creative was the drizzling shits again. You know, but I think my mush. I'm going to Meltzer again. This is my version of Jason's IWC, but Meltzer again, like some of the comments he made this week were just ridiculousness. I talked about it last week with the Glazing. He gave the Mile High Mayhem match 5 stars.
Okay.
From Dynamite, and just talk like bro. Why like
Payola.
You know, I don't understand how anybody can listen to anything that he says and actually take it as legitimate. The man speaks and literally says nothing at all. He doesn't stick to a single point. Talks out of both ends of his mouth when he's critiquing stuff, when he's hyping stuff up. It's blatant bias just based off of how he posts stuff in regards to the companies. It's just why I think Meltzer is 60-some years old is still relevant in this business at this point in 2026 is ridiculousness. And yeah, he just needs to become irrelevant at this point.
Let's start ranking matches on here.
Well, bro, if you just look at the 5-star for the first off, the Mile High Madness match, it was Anarchy in Arena on Dynamite. Those matches don't do anything for me.
Yeah, same.
It's just they don't do anything. They're too much ever. But this guy's, you know, it's the 15th 5-star match for the Bucks, the 8th 5-star match for FTR, the 4th 5-star match for Ricochet, the 2nd 5-star match for Jack Perry, the first ever 5-star match for the Rascals, the first ever 5-star match for the Gates of Agony. So the Rascals and Gates of Agony have more 5-star matches than Kurt Angle.
What was Jack Perry's first 5-star match?
Yeah. Real glass, bitch.
Yeah, probably.
And everybody, you know, star. I don't care about your 5 stars. I don't. If you like the match, great. That's your scoop of ice cream that you like.
Your opinion, yes.
But that match was forgotten about as soon as the show aired and ended, and it won't be thought about ever again.
I'll think about the vacuum more than the match. Because you brought out a vacuum in a whole fucking match.
You willed Stokely
I did that in backyard wrestling back in the late 90s.
Of course.
I just saw like about 20 people in the match, and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this. And that was from the highlights. Like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, and my 1B was WWE allegedly saying that they have to turn Trick Williams babyface because of the reactions.
Yeah, no.
That's
Just let Trick be Trick.
Just let it go. Let it go.
That's the whole Tiffany thing that they did too.
Yeah, just let it go.
Him and Soul don't touch right now. Maybe give Soul a little bit of edge. Don't change anything about her.
You don't need to change Trick.
You don't need to change it at all.
And I would much rather see if LA Knight is not winning the chamber. We'll get into chamber predictions later, but I would much rather see him and Trick Williams based off of last night's interaction than LA Knight versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. This is why I say when you say stuff like that of we got to change them this quick.
No,
that's an old school way of booking, and that these guys need to go because they just don't get current. Like Bruce needs to go, Michael P.S. Hayes needs to go. Like, you know who's probably still really running everything. Like,
well, but you saw it with Swerve. You saw it with Swerve on Dynamite on Wednesday night. Swerve is a heel, but he gets a babyface reaction. But he was still able to get a heel reaction because of how good he is and what he has on the character.
That's just because the fans have bought into him no matter what he does.
Yeah, and Trick doesn't have the seasoning of Swerve from a career-wise, so can Trick navigate that and everything else? But, bro, you're hot-shotting Trick Williams, rightfully so. The man did more media this week for WWE than I think talent that have been there for 10 years have done. He is a star of stars. Let him be a star for what he is himself. Wrestling's best when characters are the 10th degree of who the person is. Trick Williams has found himself. We talked about it on this pod 2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
Who else you can
Hell, even a year this time ago. What is Trick? Who is Trick?
Mm-hmm.
Trick is floating. The Trick has nothing. TNA title run into it's
found himself.
Now you have a star.
When he was TNA champion, and the heel run of him has been so much better than any babyface run of him.
Yes.
So keep him. This is his wheelhouse right now. Keep him in his wheelhouse.
Don't change a damn thing. You put him up against the right guy, he'll get the heel reactions. Yeah. You saw it last night with LA Knight.
Time to tag out.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. Jason, go ahead. What's your mush for the week?
Chris, I'm going your route. I'm going with TNA. Not as a whole, but their segments are just horrible. Like I was watching the Alicia Edwards contract signing.
Oh, I came in on that.
That was bad. It was just like no emotion, no nothing. It was, and you brought in all the wrong, like she's horrible, Moose was horrible, and it was like.
And then Carlos said, "We need you." And okay, I'll resign.
Yeah, that was like that. There was another one that was terrible, but then you had Daria and Daria. Is that her name on NXT or on TNA?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You had Dario and Santino, and it's a whole nother vibe. You can tell they have the experience from WWE, and it felt like more like a legit TV-worthy segment. It was great. Like you have those talents on there to work with these people, bring it up to that level. Start doing that. Start doing that.
Jason, I'm right with you because that was my mush for the week too.
I was.
It's
the wrestling I enjoyed. The other stuff was like,
for me overall, the show was just meh. Like, and that's been consistent. So we now got over that hump of the talent problems a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So everybody's there now, but they haven't shown me on AMC yet why they deserve to be on AMC. We'll see. Next week they're live. It's exactly what he wants to do. Next week they're live, so I'm interested in seeing what happens with that, and I'll tune in for it. But just they need to give me something soon. There's no payoff yet. Them being on AMC, like it's just again, Nah, that's the only word that I could describe what I watched on Thursday night.
And there's like slight production issues. Like I hate the height of the camera angle when it's like rope height. Like you got all this stuff to play with. You have experience. You have the help from WWE.
Yeah,
experience. Send somebody down, help them out.
And even the stage that they've used in Nashville was like, why did you go? Like, what was it when they did Full Sail the last time earlier in the year? Yeah. They used this huge set in that tiny space.
Yeah.
Now they're in a bigger space and they used a tiny set. Like things just don't make sense of what they do sometimes. But yeah, I'm right there with you. Like they need to do better, because if not, changes need to happen.
Yeah, that moose segment was bad, because that's what I woke up to from sleeping. Yeah, we're not sleeping. Getting back in from the movies. Anyway, yeah, I just was walking past the office and heard that and all that stuff. Like a big meeting like that, why's the door open? Just it's a simple common fact. Like, why's the door open?
I would have been okay if Alicia would have gone. Like, because there's two things that I feel like the only thing that makes sense to me at the moment is that she's siding with Moose and will then turn on Moose and go back to her husband in the system. Mm-hmm. Like that to me is what's the payoff.
Yeah, pulling to strategy.
Yeah. Because other than that, if she's not with her husband or anything, like she's not really a great wrestler. Mm-hmm. Like if she's not with Eddie, like why is she just gonna manage Moose? Like it doesn't make sense. Like,
and she just feels dry.
She is.
That's the way to put it. Yeah. Just
like she does that. Like, do you want to know something? And I don't even really enjoy that when she does it, but that's all she really has. She's better as a heel. They're talking about it. Yeah. She's better as a heel. So it's like keep her in that role. That's why I keep thinking that she's just going to go back to the system at some point. That this is just keeping the transition going for a little bit until they settle into that role.
Even Mickey James and Ash by Elegance, I had to turn that off. I was like,
yes, terrible. Yeah,
I mean, I see Ash growing in this character, but it was just still a terrible segment. It's like, yeah,
I feel like that whatever happened, that she had to step away. That blip, like to me, she lost something. And she has to kind of get back to where she was there, because I feel like she was gaining momentum there for a little bit, but the momentum's not there for me, at least right now. Like something needs to change.
Yeah. DJ, where were you at, man? That was Ricky Sosa was Steve's Mount Rushmore. That's your guy.
Where'd you party at last night, DJ?
In the hills.
Donald, what was your wish for the week?
My wish for the week was MJF and Hangman. Stipulations. Why is every time MJF have a title fight of some sort, there's always a stipulation in this fight? It was just like, so we're going with his normal heads, I win, tails, you lose type stuff with the double head coin. And then we're having another Texas death match. I swear AEW has Texas death match like once every 2 months.
They just did one.
Yes, they just did one. And then that was Hangman's thing. Hangman won Texas death match, and MJF wanted no DQ for him, but if Hangman gets a DQ, he'll win automatically.
So I didn't watch Dynamite. So Revolution, that's a Texas death match?
Yes, it is. A Texas death match.
And is this still the You Can't Challenge stipulation?
That I have no idea. I don't. It was just to the point where it was like they were talking about stipulations, and I was like, why can't we just have a regular championship fight as a wrestling match?
Yeah, 100%.
It just seems like every time AEW's main title is on the line, there's always some type of stipulation.
And why as a champ are you flipping for a stipulation? Unless it's GM appointed, you pick the stipulation.
But yeah,
because they don't have that.
Sure, yeah.
So
yeah. But it's mainly like a lot with MJF's title fights. There's always some sort of stipulation, and it's just retread over and over and over again.
There's a lot
and
of
that's why
in AEW, but
and that's why I haven't watched AEW like as a whole episode in like maybe 4 months. So
he delivers in all of them, but you don't need that attachment.
Yeah.
And that's what it's coming to.
That everything needs to be a stipulation.
It's just like his promos are the same thing. Promos are the same thing. His matches are becoming the same thing. Championship matches with stipulations. It's
becoming the same thing with the Hangman. Like the Dead Man didn't even have any casket matches. He had a long career.
Yeah.
You could space those out. My man has already had how many Texas Death matches? It's getting
3.
It's getting Darby Allin casket matches.
What is it? I know with Moxley, something with Swerve, and now this. And that's all within what, a year and a half?
Like Dynamite's getting better, it seems lately. And that seems to be a consensus with a lot of people that they feel like Dynamite has improved recently. But it still isn't to the point of where I need to tune in every week for Dynamite. You're not really giving me a reason that I have to tune in. Yeah. It's still more like right now with me, like if I tune in, cool. If I don't, cool. You know, I don't feel like I need to watch the build up to the pay-per-view because I know for the most part, there's been a couple bad pay-per-views, but the pay-per-views should deliver for the most part with AEW. Like I'll watch Revolution because that's usually one of their better pay-per-views out of the year. But
nah. If we get together for it, I'll just hang out. That's all what it comes.
I mean, I'm not paying for it.
That's all what it comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, MJF title fight stipulations.
Anything else from the week that we want to talk on before we head over to the Chamber?
Women's tag team title hodgepodging again. I don't mind it. But still, it's.
I mean, it makes the booking of the Chamber more sensible now. Instead of having everybody, it's like you can say Rhea. It's probably going to
can you know.
Who end up winning? Lash and
Nia.
Okay. I saw that there was a change, but I didn't see who won exactly. But okay. All right, so we'll head over to the Chamber. We got 4 matches on the Chamber card tonight.
Damn, that's it.
That's it. Got 2 Chamber matches, so you know those are going to
go forever.
So let's kick things off. We'll go with the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee.
Shenanigans.
It's a match just to have a match.
Yeah.
Like they're not supposed to touch until Mania, for me purposes. And I think this is just for AJ, just because she's in her hometown. That's it. Becky retaining.
Jason.
Shenanigans.
So Becky retains shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't see how. Yeah, she retains, but I don't see how this ends. Like,
not gonna be pinned.
Yeah, it's gonna be a DQ or somehow.
Most likely, I think you're right with something like that, but my gut's telling me AJ for the win, and then rematch at Mania. So AJ gets a brief run, and then Becky takes it back at Mania.
We booking for the pop.
Resume checking. Resume checking.
Resume checking.
Resume checking.
Why do you think my gut's telling me that? It's not that that's what I want to see. That's just what they do anymore, it seems. So, like, to me, that's what they're going to do. They're in Chicago. She'll get the win. Punk gets the win. They'll celebrate together. Go off, and then then she'll have her Mania moment. Do you guys think it'll be a good match? Because I'm questionable on that too.
No, I haven't seen enough from AJ.
Agreed.
Even though we always say Becky can't wrestle at all, Becky carries everybody.
Yes.
For some reason, she does. She can't wrestle, but she carries everybody.
Yeah. All right, World Heavyweight Championship: CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
If you think Punk is losing,
This is the gimme.
Again, I don't even know why they even have this match whenever you set up Roman and Punk for Mania. So there's no point to having this match. Filler.
Punk to have a match in Chicago.
Anime filler. That's all what this is.
And you're just putting, these two, Finn can deliver. So you've got to put CM Punk with somebody good before Mania. That's it.
This could have been a match that didn't need the title. Roman and CM Punk.
At least.
And you could have had some speculation between now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am glad for Finn's sake. This is actually on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because instead of just being like thrown on a Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Because then you're guaranteed. Yeah. Going in, I know Finn's not winning this match. But being on a pay-per-view, you can at least suspend a little disbelief more than if it would have been on Saturday night's main event.
And like we talked about last week, I think Steve pointed out, we're probably going to get him and Dom feud.
Yeah.
Because you already breaking down the kinks in Judgment Day. So
it had to happen at some point.
Yeah.
So
Dom's gonna team with the Vanity Project. Add Kit Wilson to it too, boy. Man, you got my faction.
Buy all the merch. And use the link at dumbmarkspod.com. Click on the WWE shop link. Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Tiffy, Rhea, Alexa, Asuka, Kiana, and Raquel. Who you guys got?
I wore this shirt because I couldn't find it for the past 2 weeks. So I'm not taking Tiffany Stratton, though. She just looks, that time off was not good for her. She just looks, she just looks bad in the ring. Too many missteps, too many out of place moments. But so for me, it's either between Rhea or Raquel, and I know it's going to be Rhea, but I'll pick Raquel.
Just for something different.
Yeah, just for something different.
Jason, I'm with you too. Rhea or Raquel, but I would like to see Raquel because I like to see her and Liv hold two main titles at the same time. Give me that old Batista, Triple H, what he was saying back during the Ruthless Aggression era.
I hadn't thought of that, so I like that. I like that thinking. That could be interesting. I mean, I'm going with Rhea. It's Rhea. Rhea needs a spot on Mania. She's the one of the company people, so she needs her.
He's still in the tag team.
Exactly.
But I do. If Raquel wins, I'm not upset. There really aren't too many women in this match that I sit there and say like, no, like I need this one to win over that one. Like anybody in this match, I'm pretty okay with them winning.
Except Kiana.
I was gonna say that was just gonna be my answer. I don't know if Kiana's there yet, to justify her winning. But does Kiana take the first pin?
No.
That'll be Raquel.
Oh,
Watch them.
I mean, if you gotta have someone to help carry Jade a little bit, it's Rhea.
Of course.
Like I think Alexa versus the Jade might be too size difference too much. Yeah, that would hurt the match more than anything. But yeah,
Asuka can't have Hill on Hill right now.
Yeah,
because Asuka had to fight Io at Mania. They never paid that off yet.
That's the only match I need to watch at Mania.
Yes,
that happens. Yeah, Rhea for the win, but if it's Raquel, I'm 100% okay with that. All right, and the last one, the men's chamber match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody, Javon, LA, Paul, Orton, and Trick. I got these right because I know that was it changed last night.
Yeah, that's right.
Give it to my man, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's the only person. That's the only way he could get his revenge back on Drew is to win this.
Yep.
That's the only way. So yeah, Cody. If Cody doesn't win, that'll be my first shocker of the year.
You're right.
Right. I don't care, but that would be like my first shock of the year.
The rumor is that this could turn into a multi-man match. I don't know if you guys saw that.
That's what I like.
Yeah,
that's what. Not with these matches.
Boy.
No.
That's what they're saying with Jade. He's gonna make it a multi-man match.
I was gonna bring that up from what Squeeze said. Rhea dropping the title, but it should be Charlotte versus Jade. So do we insert Charlotte in there and make it a triple threat? Because Charlotte's gonna need a match too.
No, I don't need that Charlotte hate. Even though I'm loving sad Charlotte right now.
Chris, what did Jim Ross say about WrestleMania?
It's not everybody needs to be on the card.
There we go.
It's the best of the best for what's going on in the company at that time.
Yes. If your story doesn't call for it, you don't need to be on.
Sammy cost Cody.
Hey, Steve ain't on right now, but he gave Sammy the iciest dap up yesterday on SmackDown. Heel Cody. Sammy could be a wrench.
Yeah, that could be.
No.
Okay, so then does that mean Cody wins here, gets inserted into the match, but then does Sammy get inserted? Do we get anybody else inserted here?
These need to stay as individual matches.
Okay.
Because we seen what happened last year when they wedged. Was it last year when they wedged Rhea with Io and Bianca?
No, I don't think Rhea.
Yeah, it was.
It
was.
Oh, Bianca. I thought Bianca had been gone a whole year.
No, because Bianca won the Rumble or the Chamber.
Yeah,
and she fought Io. Then they squeezed Rhea in. Even though the match turned out to be good.
Yeah, we didn't need that storyline.
All right.
No, it just the only triple threat that need to come out of this right here is Cody, Jacob, and Drew. Like we've been calling for months since Jacob came back. That's the only multi-person match that I will accept. Anything else is nothing.
We just finished chamber predictions and pop in.
Well, it's he just watched the 72 World Series on ESPN.
It's still waiting. So
oh damn! So you might start to pop off. I'll reserve that comment for after. All right, Steve. Quick predictions from you. Women's Intercontinental Championship: Becky and AJ.
Becky rematch at Mania where AJ will win.
Okay. I'm the reverse. I said AJ wins here. Becky rematch at Mania. All right. World title: Punk versus Finn.
Punk, but this leads to Finn versus Dom. Judgment Day NXT title at Mania.
I brought that up. Yeah.
Women's Chamber
last week.
Women's Chamber at Rhea.
The guys brought up they think Raquel has a choice here.
I would love to have it be Raquel, but because
same boat.
but because it's against Jade, you need a face. Mm-hmm. So you're going with Rhea.
Okay.
And the men's chamber.
Cody, but it'll be a triple threat: Jacob and Cody versus Drew at Mania.
Sammy was brought up too.
Yeah, I don't need this Orton, Sammy, Jacob 6-pack challenge that's been floated out around all week. No, just stick to the story of Cody and Jacob in that regard. So.
But
did you catch Cody and Sammy last night? With that icy gap up. Kill Cody.
Salmon colored get up.
Oh, we know what happens when that gets brought.
Was it in Nick's face soon as Jay got hurt after the
That's
ambulance
no
pulled off?
If there is a multi-man match, though, do you think that gives Drew the better chance of retaining the title at Mania?
Yeah,
I would say yes, but if it's me, I'm running Orton versus Cody at Mania based on this chamber match, and I'm having Jacob versus Drew for the title. Cody feels like the fourth third wheel in this. I don't need it. We've had Cody and Drew for going on how many months now?
true.
They've wrestled how many times for the title?
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Over the past couple of years.
And you
But
going back to your last year prediction,
look,
Steve, where Jacob need to be main eventing.
Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna go the Trick babyface route, shock the world and have Trick win this. You still run Orton and Cody. You have time to build Trick versus Drew. Run with the young gun. Not that he,
would be good
and then
on Mike.
Trick doesn't have to win. Obviously, first WrestleMania. Like, I don't think you need to rocket him that fast. But, bro, your product is stale. Your results are stale. People are not going and not coming and not buying tickets and not tuning in because they know what's going to happen.
It would be something different. I agree.
Now, that's a short-term look at it. I think Cody, Drew, Jacob is better long-term as far as multi-man match. Then you can get Cody out of it and you can run Jacob and Drew through the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more long-term booking in that aspect, but you want shock and awe, you want people talking, and you want to get people excited on the road to WrestleMania again. Trick Willie's the guy to win it.
Since you're bringing up the road to WrestleMania, my Rushmore initially was possibly going to be Brock Lesnar's Open Challenge, just because they have a chance to listen to the fans. Do you think
No.
they do that?
This is the dumbest angle ever. You're gonna have Brock show up for 7 appearances and he's gonna walk out. Heyman's gonna cut the same promo.
No.
Nobody on the roster is gonna come down. It's the dumbest thing ever.
But this is the thing. You can listen to the fans if you get Oba.
I don't want Oba and Brock at Mania with no story. Oba beating Brock should be Brock's last match. I know people talk about Gunther and the career killer and retiring. No, I want the Conqueror to slay the beast and have Oba take that spot as the Conqueror, the guy that shakes fear into everybody. Like that's your next Brock Lesnar is Oba Femi.
Then that should be Mania. Like we don't need Brock around much longer.
You're saying that? I think SummerSlam, yeah.
SummerSlam.
Minneapolis, so
Minneapolis, last go round. Have him put Oba over.
They're just announcing all those dates so they get more ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. It's the John Cena retirement tour marketing.
Exactly. That's it.
Um,
do we want to talk about the box? Or I know we already touched on that earlier, so
no payoff. I do want to bring up the 2K26 rating reveals because this turned into gold content this week.
Yeah,
gold content.
I mean, yeah, they always do.
Like this was better than the Madden rating reveals, and I need Big E and Kevin Owens to do this every single year because Kevin Owens was tremendous. He's like, I've had neck surgery and have been out, and I'm in 87.
What's Big E?
I don't know.
Okay.
But they had Logan Paul was a 90, and him and Kevin Owens were tremendous. Kevin Owens is like Sami Zayn and Finn Balor are 1 and 2 points below you, and you can't lace their boots. So you, at best, you should be a low 80s at best. And then Logan Paul ended the call and hung up on everybody via FaceTime when they told him Jey Uso was a 91. Said Jey Uso's above you. He said, "That's it, I'm done," and he hung up. But the six highest
right
women,
reaction.
the 6 highest women, and Rhea was great because they told her she was a 96. She's the top rated woman in the game, 96. She asked, "Where's Roman?" And they said 95. And she looked dead in the camera, put up the 1, and told Roman to acknowledge her.
That's good.
Tremendous. But the top 6 women are Rhea, 96, Becky at 94, who, again, gold content, came out. Rotten Rhea Ripley. The makers of the game told me I was too good. I was a cheat code, so they had to knock my score down because, much like in real wrestling, I'm the greatest ever. Like, tremendous. Io at 93, Naomi, Stephanie Vaquer, and Liv Morgan all at 92. So those are your top 6 women rated.
Chris, Big E was 85.
Okay. That's a solid number. Keep him in the game. What's Oba?
Javon Evans is a 78.
Yeah, that was.
And
NXT
Jelly Roll's
content.
an 80.
I'll get the.
Guess what I'm playing with? Day 1.
Pause.
Squeeze, I'm not logged in yet, but I will be, asking for that so I can swap over and hop on the laptop later. So
God.
Chris Oba's at 85.
Okay. That could be. There you go, Steve. If you play the game, there's your meat on meat match. Oba and Biggie. Who wins that match?
love it. Slapping meat.
That's equal footing right there.
Slapping meat.
All right, we're gonna do some quick trivia. This is gonna be a mix of Elimination Chamber and AJ Styles trivia. Steve, I think you got the edge here because of the videos you were watching, but the 2005 Elimination Chamber match was for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Who won the World
AJ
Heavyweight
I'm going to see if Donald and Jason get this.
Oh, was that the HBK one?
No.
No.
Was that Jericho?
That was no 2. No.
Jericho? No. I wouldn't
All
know.
right, Steve, go ahead. Give it the winner.
Triple H.
At the 2015 Elimination Chamber event, to date, it was the only time the men's WWE Tag Team Championship was on the line in a chamber match. Who won the match?
Triple H and AJ Styles.
1 year short of AJ.
New Day?
New Day. Yeah. They went in and left as the tag team champions.
Was that when all 3 of them were in that part at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
They freebird rolled the chamber.
The 2020 Elimination Chamber event saw the first ever clean sweep of someone eliminating everyone in the chamber match. Who was it?
I'm about to call her Laundra Blaze.
Shayna Baszler?
Yeah.
It was Shayna Baszler. All right. 2 men are tied for the most Elimination Chamber wins. Who are those 2 men?
Triple H.
That's 1.
Shawn Michaels.
No.
Austin Theory.
No.
Edge.
Nope.
Orton?
Getting closer, though.
Cena?
Jericho.
Nope.
Orton? Taker?
Nope. And his name is John Cena.
All right. I got to go for real this time. So.
All right. Who has appeared the most in an Elimination Chamber match? Now, this is pretty impressive.
Ziggler?
No, but I like that guess.
I feel like they just said it like a couple weeks ago. Maybe not.
Yeah, it is somebody current. So
Miz.
no.
Logan? No, he's just 3.
Yeah. The Chamber started in 2002. This person wasn't in that first one, but they were in the second one. So think of someone that's had that longevity of a career.
Kof?
No.
I can't even think back to like 03.
I'm going to tell you this, and you guys are both going to be like Orton. So right now, Orton's had 9 matches in the Chamber. Tonight will be 10.
I was too busy thinking of the last question. We kept saying Orton.
Yeah.
Orton. No.
All right. AJ Styles has won how many world championships?
Total or
Total. Just world championships.
10.
Close.
I was gonna say 7.
I go to 11.
It's not double digits.
Oh, 9.
9.
9.
That was 2 IWGP, 3 NWA, 2 TNA, and 2 WWE. And finally, what year was AJ Styles named number 1 in the PWI 500? It was only 1 year.
2014.
No, but that's a good guess of where he was in his career. I was actually surprised it wasn't lower on it, but
2000.
Did it come to New Japan?
Like 2013?
A little bit lower. This was during his TNA run.
TNA?
Oh, yeah. In 2010.
From the PWI?
Yeah.
2010.
Like I could see that for the amount of eyes that were on that year with it, but like if you go back like previous years, like whenever he was on fire with the X Division and everything too, like, I'm surprised it wasn't maybe a couple years sooner than that, or the year that he was like in New Japan.
Yeah,
in those years. Any quick hitters? You guys got anything else to talk about? I think we covered everything I had today. So,
I have absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I think mine just might have been Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, we covered that. I think it was WrestleMania stuff. We covered that.
I think that was it.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in to episode 280 of the Dumb Marks podcast. We covered our chamber predictions and a whole lot more. Head over on all socials at Dumb Marks Pod. Give us a follow. Listen in on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. Head over to dumbmarkspod.com. Click the links for all of our affiliates to help support the pod. And before we wrap up here today, one last thing is the quote of the week. Never let the bastards get you down. We'll see you next week.